Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, which you probably are, I'm so glad that you are interested in this video and interested in all my little tips and tricks for makeup, hair, and all that good stuff. It has been so long since I've filmed a video. I love filming, but it's a struggle. I'm on the struggle bus for sure. Editing, lighting, all that stuff is really hard. So I'm hoping I can kind of get things down again and start filming a little bit more frequently. So there's that. Okay, so today we're going to be talking all about my hair. It is definitely like the most asked question about my length, color, cut, products I use. Those are the most asked questions I always get on my Instagram. So we are going to go over all of those things today. I'm going to share with you basically a bunch of products that I am like die hard for and I think you guys need to for sure pick up. Okay, so to start off this video, I just want to first talk about my hair. So I probably get asked the most if I wear extensions. I don't wear extensions. This is all mine. I know it's a lot. It is very thick. It has always been pretty long and thick since high school. In high school, it was probably like right here. This was probably the length, which is still super long. But when I go to the hairdresser, I just ask them to trim it. I never really get like a serious cut. So because of that, it's just been able to grow pretty long, which I need another cut actually coming up soon. Then for color, when I go to my hairdresser, I just ask her to give me a beachy balayage. So that's kind of what she does. I make sure that she like puts some good color up underneath too, so that when I put my hair up in a ponytail, I work out a lot. So I want it to look normal when it's like half up or all the way up. So I just make sure that she is conscientious of like putting some color up underneath and yeah, just making it look really natural, basically like the sun did it. Typically I'll like bring in a photo for inspo, so that always works for me. That'd be a good tip. And then, like I said before, when I go to the hairstylist, I just get her to trim off the ends. I'm like just not in the place where I want to do something crazy right now. So when I go, I just get her to trim off the ends and just basically just make it look a little bit healthier. That's all I do. And typically she'll cut a few like front framing pieces like right here. So yeah, nothing crazy, just like that beachy kind of boho look is what I'm always going for. Okay, so I want to start out with products that I use because I get a lot of questions on products. So starting out, I want to talk about like shampoos, conditioners, and the ones that I use. Okay, so the two that I use the most is from Redken. Their All Soft brand is absolutely incredible. Your hair is so smooth and soft. So if you have like dry hair, maybe damaged hair, this will be an amazing line for you. And then the other shampoo and conditioner line that I use is called Head and Shoulders. This one just helps with my scalp health. My scalp tends to get a little bit dry, so I have to use this one probably like twice a week. And then when I use them, when I'm shampooing my hair, I use this little scalp massager my boyfriend bought me. And I just go like this. When I have shampoo all in my hair, you just kind of like massage it around. And it's good for like scalp exfoliation. It has like these rubber spiky, they look like they'd hurt, but they actually feel pretty good. And you just kind of like massage your scalp with the shampoo in it, and so it kind of like gets deeper into the follicles. I'm probably saying that totally wrong. If you're a hairstylist, you're probably like, you idiot. I think there's like other benefits to using one of these. I don't really know. I just know that it feels kind of good and it just makes shampooing a little more fun. That's why I use it. So anyways, it's really good. Okay, now once you're out of the shower, I always put a hair oil in my hair. So last night I actually used two products together, one that I never use, and this is from me sleeping on it wet, and I'm pretty like shocked. It looks really nice. It looks pretty shiny I didn't do anything to it this morning. I didn't add any extra oil. So I want to tell you what those two were. So I put these two in my hair. This is an It's a 10 leave-in conditioner. I love this. This is actually amazing just on its own. And I'm actually like almost empty with this, so I need to get a new one. So this is a great one. You can actually buy this, I think at like Kroger sells them. Great. And what I did, because there wasn't a ton left in here, is that I put this serum. It's basically a hair oil. I just ran this through like my ends last night. This serum is a little bit thicker than other ones that I own. So I didn't use a ton, and I just kind of went like this, and these two together were so good. So I was like super surprised. So y'all should try this out. And then another hair oil that I've been using is from this brand Way. This is a really lightweight oil. It's almost too lightweight for me to use when my hair is damp, because my hair just like soaks it up so fast that I tend to have to use a lot when my hair is damp. So it's almost better for me to use this when my hair is dry. Like right now, I could pump a few pumps in here and just kind of run this through my ends, and it's so lightweight that it would just add some really nice shine and not weigh it down whatsoever. So if you have pretty thin hair that oils tend to make you a little bit too oily, I would test this one out. I think you'd really like it. I have two other oils that I don't have with me because they are all out, but one is from the brand Bumble and Bumble. It's their hairdresser's oil, and it comes in just like a little orange bottle. That oil is fantastic. That one is one that I use when my hair is damp. I can even use it when my hair is dry. It's definitely thicker than the Way oil, so I would just recommend if you have like thicker hair like me, you'd probably love that one, but you can always go get samples from Sephora. So that's probably what I would do, just to see how your hair like reacts to them. Then the other oil that I also love that I ran out of is from this Redken All Soft line as well, and it's just their argan oil. That one is so amazing. Your hair will just feel so soft. I can put that in my hair at night and then wake up, and it will just look basically almost like I styled it, but it just looks like beachy and wavy, natural, but it's so soft and silky. So definitely test this one out too. This one's fantastic. Okay, now once you've put your oils in your hair, typically I'll try to use also a heat protectant. Now the one that I have right now is the Oribe Heat Styling Shield Balm. I go back and forth about how I feel with this one. I think if you have like less hair than me, you have a little bit thinner or finer hair, you would love this. For me, I just tend to have to use a lot of this product, and because it's so small and it's kind of pricey, I just have other ones that I like better that I would probably repurchase again before this. So the one that I would definitely recommend if you have like a lot of hair and if you want it to kind of condition it at the same time is from this brand Bumble and Bumble again. This isn't it. This is just, I'm showing you the line. But it's, Bumble and Bumble has a great heat protectant. It's actually a spray too, and it's in a huge bottle, so it lasts a super long time. And I just feel like it does double duty. It like provides heat protection, but it also like adds conditioning treatment to almost where you don't have to put in a hair oil. So I just love that one. That whole line smells so good. So definitely try that one too. All right, now for like your roots and like getting some lift and volume, I don't always do this step because it just takes a long time and I have a lot of hair. But when I do, I'll just kind of do this top layer and I will spray in this root lift from Living Proof. So basically what you'll do is you'll just section off your hair and you'll spray some on top, on the bottom, and then you'll brush it through, and you'll take a round brush and round brush it out. It definitely gives you like a really nice boost without your hair feeling like gritty or gross. That's what I really like about this. It definitely, like, you can just tell you have more volume, but without your hair feeling like you almost need to wash it again that night. So this is a super good product. And then after that, once you have done your hair and you curled your hair and everything, or you straightened it, whatever you did, how you styled it, these two products are products that I use like after the fact, after styling. Okay, the first one is from Bumble and Bumble. This is their dry oil finishing spray. So it's basically exactly what it says it is. You just spray it on your hair after you have styled it. It's a dry oil, so it's not gonna be super like, super greasy. I don't even wanna say greasy because most hair oils, like, they're just oily, so you're gonna have that feel. But this one is super light. You can even spray it in your hands and kind of rub it in your hands, and yeah, it's a really lightweight oil again. So it just adds like a nice bit of like sheen and just finishing to your hair. And then the other one is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. So again, it's a texturizing spray. You just can spray this in your hair and it will just give it more volume, kind of make it look a little bit beachier, kind of more undone. And this smells so good. Again, Oribe is like a little bit pricier, but this bottle is really big, and I haven't gone out of it yet, and I've had this for probably almost a year. Granted, I don't use it every time I style my hair because I don't always want that like kind of beachier look, but this one is very good. I love this one. Okay, now on to what I actually use to curl my hair. So this is the curling iron that I use. It is from Bombay. It's their 5-in-1 curling wand. So this actually comes off, pops off like this. Then I have 3 other barrels that I can put in here, but these are really the only 2 that I use. This one is the 25mm and this one is the 32mm. So if you're on my Instagram and you ever see my hair looks like tightly curled, this is the one I use. And then when my hair just looks a little bit looser, I'm using the 32. So today we are gonna use the 32. I'm just gonna go for a little bit looser of a look. So you put it in there, twist it. There's actually like, it says unlocked and unlocked. So you'll twist it to, twist to locked if I can get it. Okay, you'll twist it to locked. Then you'll turn it on. And just depending upon your hair, I turn it to 410 just because my hair can like handle some pretty high heat. But just whatever will help your curls hold all day, just turn it to that. Okay, so when I curl my hair, just because I have a lot, I like to section it in pieces. So I will pull up this top layer like this, and then I'll just kind of put it into like a little bun up there just so that it gets out of my way. And we're gonna start with this bottom layer. I'm not gonna do all my hair on camera because it would take a long time and you'd probably get bored. But I'm gonna show you some of the pieces, how I would do it typically, and then I'll make sure to leave like my 2 front pieces so that you can see how I do those. Okay, so what I do is not brain science at all. It's not even hard, it's super simple. I just will grab a piece of hair, not that much. It kind of depends. Sometimes I'll grab less, sometimes I'll grab more. But if I grab more, I'll hold it on the barrel for longer. And if I grab less, I'll hold it on there for a shorter period of time. So what I'll do is I'll take this hair, turn my curling iron like this, and I'll curl away from my head. And I leave probably like a ½ an inch of my end off the barrel. And I'll hold it for like 10 to 12 seconds. Again, kind of just depending. And I'll kind of tap my hair to see how it feels, if it feels hot. And voila! That is that. Super easy. And I'll just do this all around my head, curling away. So sometimes I will alternate between curling away from my face and then curling towards it. When I do that, it just gives like more of a beachy look, more of just like a messy, like your hair kind of naturally did that. And when you curl like all in one direction, it just looks a little bit more put together. So it just kind of depends on what you're going for, what kind of look. But today we're gonna do like away from my face. And these under pieces, sometimes I don't like worry about them as much. So if they're not perfect, which it's really hard to mess up curling on a wand. Like there's really nothing to it besides wrapping it around. And you don't have to wrap it like where it's perfectly flat. I think it actually looks better when it's kind of like your hair gets twisted around the barrel. It gives it more of like, I don't know, more of that like not perfect look. So last piece over here. All right, so we did this side. So you can see just the curls are just very loose, very like, kind of like you curled it and you left it for a day. I like these ones. These ones just look really effortless and pretty. Okay, so then when I move to this side, I just grab a piece again and I just switch hands with the curling wand. And again, I just curl away from my face, hold it there for just however long it takes for your hair to catch the curl. And we're good. So I'm gonna finish this side and most of my hair off camera, then I'll come back and we'll do the front few pieces together. Okay, so I finished the rest of my hair and I left these 2 front pieces, and really I basically do the same thing with my front pieces as I do the rest of my head. but I know sometimes people like want to see how you do the front. So I always curl away from my face, no matter if I'm kind of alternating the rest of my hair. When it comes to the front, just always curl away. And I take a smaller piece, so this piece towards the front of my head, I'll take it a little bit smaller, and I'll start my curl at my eye level. I just like it to be a little bit straighter up top, and I'll hold these for a little less time. So, oh, I don't know why I want to stick like that. But anyways, hold it like that. Then you get just this really nice, like, effortless, pretty curl. And I'll take the piece next to it. And I'll curl this one slightly higher than I did the first front piece. But same situation, basically. And there you go. I think I have this one curled. Oh, I missed a piece. Alright, so that side is done. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. So I'll split it, take this smaller piece, switch hands with my curling iron, and start at my eye level. Okay, and there we go. So hair is done. Typically what I'll do now is I'll take this Bumble and Bumble hairspray. It's more of a finishing spray. It doesn't have any hold to it. It just has a little bit of dry oil, so your hair will have a little more shine. And it actually has UV protection too, so I don't know, there's an extra perk. So I'll do that and kind of just like run it through my ends where it gets a little drier. And then you can also do the dry texturizing spray. I'll do a little bit. And then this is our finished hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, for this, we used the 32mm from Bombay. They actually have just ones where you don't have to take it off. So if you only want this kind of look, then just buy the one that comes like this and never can remove. But 32mm is what we used. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, just comment down below, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys. Bye.